burning time till the day comes to a rest. But like I said, I'm not here to sugarcoat. My retro collectors should watch my channel. So I pulled out a couple small boxes that I had put away to show a couple of objects. I feel like some of these I might have taken a risk with too, that they might not have value, but I still went after them and bought them. I found both of these on offer up one day, and I acquired both of them. I think it was $10 a piece. Paper box editions. So I thought that was not the most best of condition, but not bad at all. Not in the worst either. Transformers Nintendo DS. To me, out of the series, this is my favorite one. House of Ashes, PS4, and PS5 upgradable. That's actually an FMV game. From the creators of Parappa the Rapper. They made a marching band game for the Nintendo Wii. That still has not come back out yet. The creators of Parappa Rapper made a, maybe another four or five games. Aside from Unjam and Lammy and Parappa the Rapper. It didn't come complete like the cover, but this is I thought was an interesting shmup game, published by Majesco, Blastworks for Nintendo Wii. So I thought that's a show it one more time. Blastworks. I thought that was an okay game. It's a good beat 'em up game for the Nintendo Wii. I got a copy of it for the DS as well. I think is that right? Yeah, I got the DS version as well for it. This is not like a super strong shmup. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's a shmup game. It's another shmup game for the Wii. I went and got a copy of. This I think is a definite. Damn, I got 3 copies right here in the box. This I think is a hidden gem for the Wii. Lost in Blue Shipwreck. So I went and got 3 copies. Um, the original game is called Survival Kids for the Game Boy Color. And I would say picture it as like a Minecraft kind of game, but for the Game Boy. Where you got to travel across the island, get different resources, and you can make different objects out of it. So that is like a major factor to, I would say, this kind of a game, Lost in Blue Shipwreck for the Nintendo Wii. It's a highly interactive game. Blah, 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 blah. Fantastic racing game for the Nintendo Wii. There's 2 versions though. This is like a holographic cover, like if you can see like the glare shine, and then they have the original print. So there's 2 versions to that one too. This now, the reason I purchased this is that there's supposed to be an unlockable point and click version of the original PC and Macintosh game. So that's what made me make a purchase of one of these copies right here for this one. I thought that was kind of cool, to have a point and click game on the Nintendo Wii. And then like yeah, think of your mouse, but you're just looking around, you point and you play the game. I got this at a video game store out in Jersey City, 2 sealed copies for a reasonable price too. I think it was like $7 or maybe a little cheaper. I got 2 copies of it sealed. Great condition. Alright, I'm gonna put that box back. Put that back in the box. That's what we're gonna do about that one right now. Instead of having a pile of stuff all over my bed. But so I'm showing you like what I've been acquiring. This is not everything I've acquired over the 2 years, but this is just some of the stuff. More recently too, I would say, from the look of it right now. Excuse me for a moment while I put this stuff away. Where was that at? Okay. I get what I'm doing wrong. I got it now. Stick this down there. Put that right there. Something is a little wrong. Okay. Let's do that. Am I doing? What the heck am I doing wrong? Okay, Oh, okay. That's what I'm doing wrong. All right, all right. Let me just fix this box real quick. All right, all right. We got it. We got it. We got it, Jimbo. All right, all right. This box is closed. Put that one away. Okay. Next box. Actually, look. Where is the other box I got of the Pocky Rockets? Look, I got more copy. Like, just to show you how serious I meant about that Pocky Rocky stuff. Here's the box right here. I'm not playing about that. And then I got more Pocky Rockies in like another box somewhere. So, just pulling out. Just nothing but sealed games actually too. Look, it is a stack of them. It is a stack of them. Look. I'm serious about buying stacks of this of Pocky Rockies. I'm serious about buying stacks of Pocky Rockies. This is all just Pocky Rocky Rashawn. This is all like that's how serious I am about buying stacks of this game. This is all sealed copies of Pocky Rock. Is any of them all? Yeah, all sealed, and one of them came in a little bit of bad condition. Basically, to say, I'm serious about buying some of these games. Now I could put that away in its own box, maybe to say. That'll be a little bit organized too. I'm serious, like. Brick. Stack. Can I go on the side? No, I can't go on the side. So, alright, I can put that away in another box now. And then this is basically one stack of this. I gotta go after another stack of Pocky Rockies. So, yeah. Pocky Rocky, you want to get it? You want to get a good game? Pocky Rocky Restaurant. Pocky Rocky Restaurant. I just showed y'all well over 15 sealed copies. Like maybe 9 or 8 sealed copies of Astronite for $10 a piece. This is another good game, another good shmup to buy. Yuri Kill, Nintendo Switch. Mighty Goose. This is not really my forte, but I still bought it. Bought one copy, Mutant Months Collection. This is my kind of thing, I would say, that I would suggest maybe to get a copy of, and it be on sale too. Oliver's Collection. That's a good game. I actually got this for like a dramatically really good deal, maybe like $10, or I might have gotten it for free. But this is not. They say it's not playing too well. This game. I don't even have a Nintendo Switch. I'm showing you well over 40 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 games right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's another 9. I don't even have a Nintendo Switch. I don't even have a Nintendo Switch. Oh, okay, that went in that box. So look, I stacked up another box. Good to go. So you see? A whole stack of Pocky Rocky Restaurants. I don't have one Nintendo Switch right now. Okay, I showed that box already. So I could put that one down. And I... Put that box down. Yeah, put that box down. What games to go after? What I'm showing you right now. What I'm showing you right now. Demo disc. If you could find them for reasonable prices, go after the demo disc as well. I don't even have Tomba 1. I would love to have a copy of Tomba 1 and 2 right now. No question about it. One of my favorite games playing growing up. Never had a copy of the game. Anytime I got to play it, loved the game. Actually, the closest to me actually really playing like the junk out of 1 and 2 was an ISO. If you know, you know. But like, definitely, I wish to have a physical copy of both of those games, part 1 and 2. I look forward to that. Oh, so look, there's some PS1 games here. And some PS3 games. Assassin's Creed. Batman. Uncharted Part 3. Resident Evil 1. I want to get 2 discs of it. Yo, I was so happy that day I made that deal with that person. It was Resident Evil 1, Metal Gear Solid 4, and a couple other, and I think it was these games I got maybe in this box. It was the games I got in this box. I don't know if I gave him 60 or 80 bucks, but he wound up showing me that second disc. When you showed me that second disc, bro, I was like, yes, in my head. I was so happy to that, bro. I was so happy to that deal. And this is modern day, actually. This is modern day. Still finding this stuff. It's the Metal Gear I bought from him, actually. Metal Gear Extreme. I got this off of eBay. I think he gave me that too. So yeah, that was not a bad deal with that person that day. That had some pretty good stuff, if you know what I mean. Boop. What's that? That's another box done. We out of here. Move on to the next box. Move on to the next box, my friends. I would love anybody's opinions to what am I doing at the moment. Like, you know, if you think it's a smart investment, if you think it's a dumb investment, if you think it's bad, what I'm putting my time into. If you think it's a good thing I'm putting my time into. Well, in my imagination, at the end of the day, I will say that it is for goals of positivity. Everything I do is for a hope of positivity. I don't do nothing towards no negativity. I think that's insane. So hold on a second, y'all. I'll open those for last. I'll open that one for last. Got 2 sealed copies, and then I need to get 2 copies of the GBA collection. Like, I seriously need to get 2 copies of that. That's my kind of thing. Oh, Vice City poster. You know, it's funny. Later down the line, it's gonna be hard to find this stuff. It's gonna come. Sealed copy of We Amiibo Farm. Sealed copy of Shantae, Half Genie Hero. Oh, 2 sealed copies of Amiibo. I think I got these for $10 a piece, and damn, yeah, I think I got these for $10 a piece. That's the only thing I can imagine why I would have bought these 4 copies. I bought 4 copies of The Last of Us Part 2. I had to get this for $20. I had to get this for $20 when I'm gonna pull up. Oh, I hope I had to get this for cheap too, because I don't see why I would have bought this. 2 sealed copies of Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh, yo, bro, I hope I didn't pay $20 for that. Oh, 5 copies. Yeah, 5 copies sealed. Casper the Friendly Ghost. PS1. Hidden. Nah. But I like this kind of game, so that's why I bought it. Casper the Friendly Ghost for the PS1. Just random things in the boxes I got. Random things. Now, okay, I got one of these. I might have paid $20 for it. It might have went on sale and I bought this for $20. I actually appreciate this. My dad found me this in the trash. For the Xbox One. Dead or Alive Ultimate 1 and 2. Paper box. So anything paper box I definitely try to go after. But this is a cool looking game, so I bought a copy. Elebits. Ellie Bites. Zeldas. Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword. Last but not least in the box. With the shotgun in the game. Now let me put this stuff back. 1 second, my friends. 1 second, my friends. Yep. 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 And that's about it. All right, boom. That's another box out the way. So, try to buy games on sale. Try to buy games on sale. I say it 3 times in a row. Try to buy games on sale. Because that's how I go about it. Try to buy games on sale. Paying that 60 and all that top dollar. The only time I'll tell you maybe to bust the $60 is for like a first printing of Mario, Zelda, like a AAA Nintendo title. Yeah, you could bust the $60 there. But with PlayStation, they give you a little bit more leniency that you could wait a little while till they go on sale and you could still get the first copy. Like PlayStation is kind of a little cooler for that. I don't know why Nintendo did that, but you gotta buy it when the game comes out if you want to get that first copy for the Nintendo. And those first copies do retain value. They do. Once those first copies retain a value that's a little bit out of reach, it follows in effect to the second and third copy. I got 3 copies of Mario, but it's like the second or third copy. But I already paid like $26. As I said, I ain't paid $60. I wait till I found the opportunity where you could get it for 20-something bucks, and I bought those. And come to find out, the ones I was buying were third print copies. I wouldn't be shocked when you're getting a deal to buy these copies. They're gonna be like the number I'm saying to y'all. So we get some time on here. We messed around with the last box. 180 cartridges for the last box. All right, so that should bust down a good couple minutes all over again right there. 180 cartridges for y'all. All right, GBA cards that I think are valuable. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chess. I think that's a good game to collect. Any of these compilation games. I just want to pull out specific ones I really feel like, yo, you should look out for these. You should look out, buy this cartridge. Buy as many of these if you can. This is one of the best, like, Zelda / Boo Patrol games for that system. Mighty Final Fight on the Game Boy Advance. Capcom Classics Mini Mix. Get this cartridge. It's like a $200 to $300 cartridge. Barnyard Blast for the Nintendo DS. Castlevania game. Look, I'm not playing. I got like maybe four of these pieces. I'm not playing. Buy this cartridge. It's a cheap. It's still cheap right now, but it's like a $200-300 cartridge. Buy this part two and part three, banging. The same people who made this, if I'm correct, made part two and part three of this, banging. Every game that I forget the 1 minute, is it on this cartridge? They deserve their name to be on this. That's so amazing. They deserve their name. I don't know if it's called Behavior. They made fantastic GBA games. Atomic Betty for the GBA. I buy multiple Monster Houses. I bought maybe 5 or 6 of them just to put away. Not a lot. I got three right there. Like I said, the complimation cartridges. As a go after. Scorpion King. That's another one I would suggest to go after. A lot of these cartridges I'm showing you are still dramatically cheap at price at the moment. They're still in good prices to collect them. Otherwise, I would have only showed you like I only got one of these and one of Monster Houses because maybe they're expensive or whatever pertaining to the story may be. I would have only showed you one of those cartridges if it was like hard to get your hands on it. This game could come out for the Nintendo Switch. It's a playable game between the Super Nintendo, GBA, DS, and it only came out one time. It's a very good game, Monster House. I showed you like the two bangers. I would tell you I consider out of the GBA, like highly underrated bangers. I would consider those two games. You want to collect banging games that are really cheap still, and get as many as possible. Eventually, they're not going to be cheap forever. To me, those are like the Capcom Classic. That is a $200-300 game, and the other one I would say $50 to $70. Snag that for a great deal. Dragon Warrior Monster for the Game Boy. Or if it's Game Boy Color. I'm trying to get the rest of this series, like Turok Part 2 and Turok for the GBA. These I think are good games. I was lucky and I got this in a deal of like 40 games or whatever. Road Trip. Lilo and Stitch 1 and 2. Hi Puffy Amiyumi. If you could find any of the Game Boy Advance video cartridges that play like cartoons and episodes, I would tell you definitely get your hands on those. Jurassic Park, I thought was a good game for the Game Boy and the SNES and whatnot. Wild West, Rail Shooter for the DS. Like I told you, Kim Possible Part 2 and 3 for the GBA. This is actually a 3D. This is actually a 3D game on the GBA that I would consider like a PS1 game. Need for Speed Underground 2. The GBA got 3D games on it. It got a couple 3D games actually. Oh, it's not that one. those are my highly mentions out of my pile of cartridges I have that I would highly, highly suggest to look for to obtain. Monster House. I'm pulling that out of another box. I'm pulling out another 2 cartridges of Monster House. I would highly suggest that to look for that. If you want to have like hidden, this ain't cheap in Japan. This ain't cheap in Japan. I think Lilo and Stitch ain't cheap in Japan. I think if I'm right, the I don't know if it's the Kim Possibles. I don't think it's cheap in Japan. Every game I'm pulling out. Oh, this is another one for the GBA and the DS. This is a banger. Scourge Hive. That's another great game. I would suggest Scourge Hive. Yeah. I got expensive stuff in here, but I'd rather show like stuff that you can still obtain at a low reasonable price instead of busting your head. Oh, do you still have this? Nah. Go after these. If you could obtain them. I already have, as you can see, I already have what I want for collecting those. I got 4 copies of these, 3 or 4 copies of those. I'm fine with that. I don't need every single copy. But how I like to collect is at least 2 to 3 copies. So when it changes in value, like you could sell one off and it basically pays you for everything else you paid for. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I showed y'all 7 boxes. And I'll show y'all a couple more boxes on another time and day. This actually cost me now. I gotta find some tape to close it. So, but these are genuine things. I took my hard-earned money to collect and acquire. And a good amount of these things don't have a value at the moment for it. So a lot of them are just suggestions. And I think anybody, if they was to suggest to you, they would mention like about going after games that could be under $10. I showed you tons of games. Though a lot of these GBA cartridges I paid $2 to $3 for. So good luck in your searches. And your journey in your search and what you may acquire in your first time luck. And good luck on your path. Good day to you, sir.